does this, it does this, it does that. So, okay. Rich man. All right. We are building a radio station. Are you interested? I said, certainly I'm interested. What would you need? Of course, at that time, I already put it out in the media that any radio station that was interested in having me must pay me a salary of 10,000 Ghana cedis. And the people who criticized this thing were the same presenters who spoke about it and said it was too big, it was too lofty, and I'm becoming so many things. So Nana Pierre Mensah spoke to Sammy. I never spoke with him. And Sammy, I told him that, Charlie, I need my 10,000 Ghana cedis as salary a month, and then I need this one and this other thing. And then surprisingly, the man said, what kind of car do you want? I was shocked. What kind of car? And I don't know cars. Honestly, all I said was that I need that big car that is called 4X4. You know? So, okay. All right. Any brand? I said, I don't.
So really far as it's a 4X4.
4X4.
Yeah,
I'll run it. So he gave me a 4X4. And that's it.
Which 4X4 did he give you?
I think it's a Mitsubishi.
Okay.
Yes, Pajero. Yes, Pajero.
Okay.
That is what, he gave me.
Are you still driving it?
Yes. The first time I drove a brand new car. All the other cars I drove were from Cantamanto or somewhere else. For the first time, I drove a brand new car. If I had a rubber all over it. In fact, Sammy had to come and use some scissors to cut it. And it was exciting. I mean, I felt quite accomplished. And I felt that I had to come to radio, back on radio and do the magic. I was eager to return on radio. So that's how I met Nana Pierre Mensah. Unfortunately, the salary 10,000 came first month, second month, and the third month, fourth month never came. For 12 months in a row, no salary came because of the men's gold issues.
Oh dear.
Yes. So
you mentioned men's gold. I'm wondering when the men's gold issue came. I mean, I know almost everybody who had a car and all that had their cars taken from them. People like Halifax, like Bulldog, and all those. I mean, everybody had their. How come you're still driving yours?
Beautiful question. You see, I was the last person to be employed at Zylonfon FM. Okay. So everybody was driving. Some of them had been driving for the past how many months?
Yeah.
So I was driving my old car. One day I drove into the yard and Nana Pierre Mensah saw me for the first time. And he walked up to me with so much respect, in fact, and said, Black Rasta, I know you've been driving this car. We promised that you get a car. It's been some months now. Don't worry. You cruise your car. So I said, don't worry, man. Anytime it comes. And not knowing he was doing something magic. I was in the office when a guy came and told, Nana Pierre Mensah says he wants your photograph. I didn't know what he wanted it for. And then after some time, they brought me some papers. I never bothered to look at this, just the car papers. Okay. So I kept the papers. And the Bulldog came and put the sticker of the station on the car. Yeah. So I was driving the car coolly as a station's car. I wasn't bothered anymore whether it was my personal car or the station's car. To the station. Until the men's gold issue started. They started taking everybody's car. So I drove to the place. Yoko
office, yeah.
I drove there and they said, what's your car number? They looked to the end. They said, are you sure this is from Nana Pierre Mensah? I said, yes. It's from Nana Pierre Mensah. Do you have the papers? I said, yes. So I gave them the papers. They looked at it. This one is in your name. It's your personal car. It has nothing to do with Nana Pierre Mensah. Oh, okay. I said, wow. So I was the only one he gave a personal car.
Gotcha. That's interesting.
Which I still drive.
That to God is be the interesting. Glory. That is very, very interesting. Wow. That's nice. So that's how come your car wasn't taken from
that's
you
how come I still
and you've
have
still
my car
been
here.
Driving it.
But I was honestly ready to give it out.
You mentioned that for over 12 months you haven't been paid.
Yes. That's right.
How come you still go to work every day? How do you buy your fuel? How do you feed yourself, your family? How do you survive?
The energy and the passion. Especially when you came to join Men's Gold. It was interesting. I mean, that the Abuaji that we had been seeing on TV, a man who had mentored old and younger people, was with us, very eloquent. And of course, with your activities with Chatterhouse and all that, it was inspiring.
Yeah.
You know, it was nice. We wanted to move on with the energy. Yes, let's go. But, well, it didn't also last that much. Of course, I understand what happened, you know. But Nana Pierre Mensah told me one thing, which I would always respect. He said that this radio is for you. It's your baby. If you leave it, you've killed your own baby. In fact, at a point, my brother, so many radio stations approached me with more than what Nana Pierre Mensah gave me. In fact, and I almost left. But when he told me this from Dubai, where he was gold, I listened and I said, well, what else can we do? Let us continue. Sami did so well. We had nothing. We'll go to work. Sometimes I'll be on radio and then I'll be told that, Charlie, in the next 30 minutes, the station is going off because there's no fuel.
Oh, wow.
So you have to put in all the energy. Then 30 minutes, voop, everything gone off. Pack your things and go. Like that. No salary, no food. And to make it worse, Men's Gold customers were at our heels.